Hey, this is Jaisun Williams. No, that sounds so stupid. Hey. This is Jaisun Williams. You guys are listening to the Unhappy Cyclops. You don't have to turn off.
Oh, no, that's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Unhappy Cyclops, where we keep an eye on Dallas. This is episode 38. I am one of your hosts, Go, alongside that delicious duet, Blanco and Iceman.
I like keyboards.
Wow, that's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good.
Nice.
You guys doing all right?
Dude, I'm excited to be here. Excited.
Needless to say, it was not any of us who was playing the keys here a second ago. We have a special guest today.
A special guest.
His name is Jaisun Williams. He is a local musician, producer, artist, illusionist, a man of many talents.
What's up, people?
Jason, so good to have you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Excited to get you on the show.
Guys.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Plink.
We finally got started after about 12 hours.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we had our photo shoot. We had to
Nothing
do our
wrong with a
makeup
dude
and
shoot,
everything.
man.
Yeah.
Dude photo
I love
shoot.
it.
Yeah,
dude.
It was good. Well, welcome, man. It's good to have you. This is episode 38. Thank you for tuning in to all you listeners out there. So check us out, as usual, you know, Unhappy Cyclops on all your social media at Instagram and Facebook and all that good stuff. Yeah. But more importantly, check out Jaisun Williams. He's on Instagram, Sir_Maddox. That's Maddox.
Oh, yeah.
You can also find him on Facebook at Jaisun Mr. Black Williams. That's Jaisun as in Jaisun, by the way, which I love.
Thank you, sir.
Quick question: did you do that yourself, or is that you changed it? Okay.
Jason was so boring.
Exactly. That's
but an interesting thing about my name,
Uh-huh.
my birth name. I don't know if too many people know this. It's actually one of the. Well, I don't know. It depends on how people spell the name, but it's the only name that's sequentially that you can find in the calendar, like from the month to the year. So that's why I do the Jaisun series every year, from July, August, September, October, November. Like that's the one name that's in the calendar.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it's like, I didn't know it till like probably about 5 years ago. I was just looking at the calendar.
All right. I
Yeah.
just blew my mind a little bit.
I'm like counting through the months. I'm like,
July, August, September, October. If you take the
Interesting.
Those
All right.
And
What is your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius. They say with the words.
So that fits, right? Isn't Sagittarius the December?
No.
November?
Well, it goes through December.
So it squeezes in there. It fits in there in those months.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, like him. Check him out also at Bandcamp at jpianowhale.bandcamp.com. And finally, if you want to book his talented services,
which I recommend.
which you really should.
Give us some money.
Yeah, for real. And, you know, we'll take a 15% commission, of course, because
absolutely.
that's like the situation.
Because we're
that
going
going
just because it's him, we're going to take lower.
you know.
We're going to take 15% of the commission and give it to him.
Well, yeah.
Oh, my
And then we're basically the Don King of podcasts.
Only
is
my
what we are.
brothers.
If you want to book his awesomeness, go to J Williams Music. That is music as in MUSIQ at gmail.com.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna jump right into this real quick.
Let's do it.
And as usual, anytime we have a special guest, you know, we're gonna say like fuck small talk. Am I right?
Yeah.
Every time we have a special guest, we like to begin with kind of an origin story. The listeners out there want to know who you are. They want to get inside your head.
Inside of my head?
Yeah.
It's a scary place.
Well, hey, you know, we're ready to be afraid. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man, your music, your origin story.
And can I make a request?
Yeah.
Can you open it up with a little music?
Yeah, a little intro for yourself.
Open it up for a little.
Yeah, you can be as creative as you
Key,
want.
Somebody give me a key. Name out a key.
A minor.
A minor? All right, cool. We're good. Y'all ready?
I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready.
So a little bit about. What do you guys want to know? Like what? So I'm 33 years old. I know I just look like this. You know, I'm a vampire. Thank my mother and my dad for that.
Good.
I was born and raised here in Dallas, Texas. My music journey, I think, started in my mother's womb. I was born and raised in church. You know how that shit goes.
Would she hold the speaker up to her
Well, she used
stomach?
to direct the choir. Like, so, so she was pregnant with me, jumping around, directing the choir. So that's probably why my head is all fucked up.
All that jumping around.
I'll let your mom thanks for that.
Concussions,
Right, I
in
wouldn't-
utero. Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't
a thing.
trade it for the world. So yeah, I grew up in church. Like a lot of my, you know how us black people do. You know, we have cousins and brothers and this, that aren't really.
You're black.
Oh my God.
I think shit. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So a lot of my adopted cousins. I grew up in church. I just grew up around musicians, singers, and all this. Like from a little kid, we used to tear off the back of the fans. All this shit. We used to get in so much trouble. Did that, you know, played at church, went to school. I hated it. My mother put me in music in school, and I hated it because it forced me to pay attention. Like I had to pay. I couldn't just be a wild child. I had to go home and learn stuff and all this. I was like, Mom, I hate this. Like this sucks.
You like music, but you
I love
but
music,
you hated
but
music
the
school,
right?
The structure.
But it was just like, oh my God, I still just want to go out and run the dirt and play and do this. And so we did all that. And then finally, a couple of years after that, I think I started taking music in first grade, like actually start, you know, being taught music. Hated that. I think it's about the third grade. I was like, you know what, this is kind of cool. So fast forward, you know, like I said, I'm 33. I've been doing music for. I mean, that's all I know. Like that's.
When did you know you were gonna want to do music?
He said that's all he knows.
That's all. Really, when did I know? Like,
The woo,
really
bro,
know?
the
I think it was just
woo.
I think I came out, but I think when my mother pushed me out, I didn't have a choice. Like,
Right.
I think the universe, like, it may sound really crazy, but that's all I know. Like, that's really all I know is music. Like, everybody around me was like talented, could either sing. So I really didn't have
somebody
a
else
choice.
does your taxes for
Okay,
you. Like,
I don't want to put you on the spot again,
no,
even though
what?
I told you I wasn't going to put you
Oh
on the
my
spot.
God, what?
But I remember when we were
Okay.
first, because you were saying your mom like was directing the choir and everything, and I remember you would get, when we first met, you would get that entire church going, and when you did, it's when you switched from keys to like organ.
Well, I don't.
Oh.
There's organ on here.
I
Is there?
think there is an organ.
I can't see. Let me see.
I think it's voice activated. You say
Use that flashlight.
organ.
Alexa, organ,
Alexa?
please.
Organ.
Oh, there is. Let's see how we switch this thing. Now it might suck though, Sean. Let's see.
Well, I don't know. Hold on.
Nah. Oh no, we can't use that one. Oh, Sean, we can't use any of these.
Okay, we'll just make it up. You could.
We can. You know what? It's okay. We can definitely still do that.
Okay. Okay. So, show me a Sunday morning. Show me a Sunday morning.
You're showing the money up.
You know it.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Y'all are.
You-
Let the spirit flow.
Dude,
my
when you
God.
started hitting that one flat,
These guys are silly. Oh my God.
I was about to start speaking in tongues.
Up in this bitch. Oh my God.
oh my god,
Only
that
my
was
brother.
my favorite time when you would switch and start playing that because I knew it
Oh,
was going to be
God.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Yeah, we
we're
had
gonna-
fun.
Yeah.
There was a lot of sweat, a lot of dancing.
And really, it's what music is about, you know, fun. Well, not all the time, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, my fingers end up hurting.
You know.
Yeah, at
by
the end of that
but
shit.
I had so much fun, you know.
So sorry for that
It's
brief
okay.
interruption.
No,
I
dude.
think it was
So-
solid.
That was an awesome.
But so
interruption.
you started learning music at super young age.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
started
that's-
knowing just right away.
I guess when I was pushed out, like,
Yeah.
it was just,
Yeah.
you know, it was just there. Like, it was always there. It's never left me. That's one of the things in life that has never left me, music. Like, no matter what happens in life.
I relate
like
that, you know,
me.
when I was pushed out, I was like, I know I want to do podcasts.
There you go. Proud me, I can stand here. So, yeah.
He was
so,
a talker. He was yelling that way.
Right. So, fast forward, like, seriously, I'm 33. I've been doing this thing for 33 years. Like, that I can remember.
That's awesome,
I
dude.
still love to do it. Every day I wake up, it's still fresh and brand new. I'm somewhat of a weirdo. Like I can walk down the street and hear a car horn, or like the wind blows a certain kind of way, and like instantly I can hear like a track in my head. Like it's kind of.
Do you ever record anything like whenever you're walking around? Just
yeah,
and then,
my phone is full of like
Just little,
the voice memo. Like like I could be in a mid conversation with somebody and just be like, hold on, like and they'd be like, what's wrong with this?
Hold on, I need to record this too real quick.
Record this really quickly, guys.
I'm sorry, it's all I know.
I gotta do it. The womb. Oh my god.
Do you write lyrics as well?
I do.
Yeah.
I write music, lyrics. I write music. I recycle a lot of stuff that I hear. I'm a sponge, kid. Like, yeah.
Dude, you know what blew me away? Okay, we've worked together on a million different projects.
Okay.
And I remember I called you in for this one show that we were doing. It was a tango film. I was like, well, if anybody can play it, Jaisun can. So I'm like, hey, Jaisun, here's this song. I sent this stuff to him like 3 months ahead of time. I'm like super organized, you know, all this stuff. I swear, Jaisun was listening to the YouTube video as he was walking in to film, right? And the dude played it perfect. You guys at the gig were always like, we're gonna rehearse, and it meant everybody's like in the back hallway listening to some weird like YouTube video, and everybody's like, oh yeah, I got it. Okay, it's fine. But I remember you came in and you played that tango song for the.
I still don't know tango
For the film.
By the way, guys, I still don't really
know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I know how to play the music.
For the listener out there, the song was Vuelvo al Sur by Astor Piazzolla.
Damn, I forgot it. See, let me hear it.
And there was a lot of...
You gotta sing it?
Do you remember how to sing it?
I remember the lyrics, but I remember how to sing
Sing
it.
us a little part of it.
So it goes, Vuelvo al sur, como se vuelve siempre al amor.
If only there was music that went behind
Do you
this.
know how to play?
Vuelvo a vos, con mi penumbra, con mi temor. Vuelvo al sur, su boca grande, su integridad. Soy del sur. ¿Cómo se vuelve la intimidad?
Like I remember that.
You got it, man.
There it is. Oh yeah.
There.
Siempre al amor. Vuelvo a vos. Con mi ternura y mi temor. Vuelvo al sur. Su boca lenta, la intimidad. Vuelvo a vos. La dulzura de mi amor. ¡Ah! ¿Cómo no?
Yeah, y'all get it.
There we go.
It took me a minute, guys. I had to find it.
Oh, that was pretty impressive.
That was good. That was good.
It took me for a minute to find that classic tango song from the out of the middle of nowhere.
Speaking of bookings, I want to give a shout out to Jaisun.
Yes, sir.
Again, thank you for being on the show, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah,
Seriously.
dude. It's really awesome having you on here.
I mean, we're having to pull your weight.
Yeah.
It's good to have you.
I didn't want to bring it up, but
Did you hear Iceman's violin?
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm about to crank that out there.
You need to crank that out more, man.
Hannah Kirby, you got a challenger.
I know, right?
Those are silly.
So again, shout out, dude. This guy played the piano at my wedding.
Aww.
I
don't know if you even remember.
I do. What do you mean? I remember that. The fucking picture of y'all jumping off stage was the greatest picture. Like, y'all saw that
right,
picture?
right.
Like, that's one of the that's what we should have did tonight for a
Well,
band picture.
I'm actually not actually in that picture because
Oh, you were
Stuart
not?
jumped in front of me.
I mean, the cream rises to the top.
The trash just tasted the ground, bro.
So we cut you off.
Hey, I was a much bigger man at that point.
Well, it's when I couldn't jump because of the whole knee
Oh,
situation.
God.
I was an injured man.
So again, shout out to my wedding. My song was Muse, and it was Time Is Running Out.
That's a great song.
Right.
Actually, it wasn't Time Is Running Out. we actually played that on the way to the wedding. No, it was Starlight. Whenever the guys came up, yeah.
It's a pretty song.
Yeah.
It's a pretty song.
I don't remember none of
What
that
did
shit.
you? Yeah.
Jason, unfortunately, we have to hand it back to Blanco right now because he has the first question of the evening for you.
Oh, I forgot about these questions.
Yeah,
Let's do
actually
it.
gonna
We were
have
just in,
questions.
I forgot. Let's do it.
We didn't send you any of these questions.
It's okay.
So we don't know what's like.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So, I have a question.
Okay.
Because you're the OG,
Man, I'm not
original gangster.
Okay.
Okay.
Gangster.
Gangster. Original gangster of OG, musician, Deep Ellum. When I think Deep Ellum, I think about a few certain people. And you're one of those people. Because you've been playing music for forever. How has music in Dallas changed? Because I feel like it has a bit. I might be completely wrong, but you've
Okay.
been here for forever, right?
33 years.
33 years. So you have the timeline that you could watch it. Do you feel like the music scene has changed any in Dallas? And how do you rate the music scene of Dallas?
I could probably never rating the music scene in Dallas. I mean, shit, like it's out of this world. Like it's just I wouldn't even know what scale to put it on because Dallas is such a melting pot of like so much talent. Like New York, New York is great. But I love my city. LA is great, but Dallas, I think Dallas. I don't want to say we're underrated, but I think we're very not recognized as much as other places, whatever. But Dallas, Dallas, there's so much talent in Dallas. You can walk on the corner, like the homeless guy asking for some change could be out there killing on a fucking bucket. Anyway, so to rate that, I mean, Dallas is great. The music scene, has it changed? Since I was a little young buck, I would say that it has changed in the sense that now I feel like there's more expression of everyone just kind of being themselves instead of us just kind of being all clicked up in Dallas, because at one point we used to like compare everybody. The drummers were comparing drummers, who's better than who. They were comparing keyboards like this is this. But it's so like there's so much fucking talent to where it doesn't matter like who's better than who. Like this person may do this better than this person. But at the end of the day, I think that like the mentality of Dallas musicians have changed, and these little youngins that are coming up, bro, like they are killing the game. Shout out to JD Beck, shout out to Darian, shout out to all the little homies that's out. That's actually like it's actually kind of scary, It's just like
they're super good.
Bro, they coming out and they're killing. I look up and I'm like, why are y'all at the bar? Like, why are y'all? How did y'all even get in here? Should y'all be at home? Like.
Damn.
Yeah, shouldn't y'all
Watching
be at
SpongeBob
home?
or
Right,
some
do
shit.
something. But like they're out, like on the scene. We take care. But yeah, so that I think the unity in Dallas has kind of come together. The mindset of us not necessarily trying to compare one another to one another. Who's better? Yeah, all that shit. None of that shit really matters.
Yeah.
But Dallas is ever changing. Like, so shout out to Dallas, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever's
Nice
listening, shout out to Dallas. And whoever is listening, Whomever is listening, I promise you, come to Dallas, Texas. If you want your musical mind blown, I promise you won't have blue balls.
What areas?
Come out.
What area should they visit to come?
I mean, there's so many places. Just come to
Experiences.
Deep Ellum. First of all, shout out to the Free Man. I mean, 2626 Commerce Street. Shout out to John J. Shout out to the Found.
The Drunken Pirate.
The Drunken Pirate. I love you,
Nice.
John J. If you're listening.
Closest thing to Tom Waits.
We'll tag him.
We'll tag him. Yeah. We got a new venue. Well, he has a new venue that's opening up right next door. So y'all come down. Three Links, Profit War. Shout out to RC and the Grit. Shout out to Sean Martin. Shout out to Daniel Jones. Actually, Daniel Jones. Just in case you listen, I just want you to know I love you so much. My little brother is killing.
Oh, he listens.
No, my little big brother is
Love shout out.
He listens. He's our number
killing
one.
the game. Yeah, Tennessee kids playing with Janet. I mean, he's killing the game. It's such an inspiration to me. Quincy D. Sanders, we love you. Joshua Jacob Johnson. 3 Life, we love you, kid. But yeah, man, Dallas, y'all come to Dallas. Bring your asses to Dallas to go get some food, go get some crawfish, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Hit up
funny
some
that you
Angry
mentioned how there's oh hell yeah, dude.
Who?
Angry Dog.
Angry Dog too. Yeah, shout out to Angry Dog.
Angry Dog is the only place where
It's
I
a
get
shout-out show. Yeah.
I get a burger, fries of course, and then wings on top of that.
on
Donated-
top of the burger.
On top of the
Oh,
wings?
Yeah, no, like burger, fries, and wings.
Okay, I'm like, wait.
They take a burger. If
only they-
I mean, you can put them on
If only they had a blender that they
want to.
to make this easier to drink,
It's interesting that you mentioned how there's so much talent in Dallas because that's basically the unhappy Cyclops mission statement is we keep an eye on Dallas talent, man, because there's so much talent on
Absolutely.
the city and a lot of it just, goes unnoticed, because people
Yeah.
usually go to the same places they always like to go to
Yeah.
and listen
Or
to the
you-
same music that they like to listen or food or whatever, and we that's kind of our mission here, just put all the talent out there, and so more people can enjoy
Absolutely,
it.
yeah, man.
Because so many people think like music, Texas, Austin, which Austin has a great scene, but there's also a
Fuck
great
you,
scene.
Austin. And I know I peaked on that one.
Yeah, it's all over that. Can I? I'm going to throw you on the spot one more time,
ahead.
Jason. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this.
What do you want me to?
Oh my god.
If
What
you
do you
could
want me to play?
sum up Dallas
Sum
in
up-
one song that you just write right now. Can
Wait,
Maybe
so
not
you
a song,
the
but just
Dallas
like a
theme song?
little, a
Just
little,
Wait,
A Dallas melody.
Right.
Yeah.
So some. Wait. Damn. That's a
like
lot.
if you're just gonna play Dallas, just play it on those keys.
Just play Dallas.
Just play Dallas.
All right. Let's see. What key was there? All right.
I guess it would be in the key of D, right? Because it's
Oh,
Dallas.
D.
Oh.
Hey-o.
D key.
Oh yeah.
They get on my nerves.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
All right. Well,
That was
shout out to
amazing.
D-Town.
That was amazing.
Oh,
That was
thank
amazing.
you.
That was
It's in a
good.
D. We in a D.
I don't think we can top that. I think we're gonna
I
take
know,
a
right?
break right now. And then
Taking
gonna
a
come
break
back.
already?
Yeah, you know.
That's right, dude.
You know it. We are lightweight.
We got a refill right now. We got a refill.
Break us in. We need more drink.
More drinks.
Can you? I'm going to throw you on the spot one more
Again?
time.
Oh, God. He
Like
gets
the
away.
third
Can
or
somebody
fourth
run him
time.
over with
know,
a
right?
truck, please?
Can you give me
my
the
turn.
sound of you?
The sound of me?
Yeah, like you said, you're putting yourself out there as an artist and everything. Can you give us a little bit of
The sound of me?
Jason?
Oh, yes, of course. All right, let's see.
This is Jason.
Every time I listen, so do y'all want something? Ow! Do y'all want something fast or slow? Because this piano just wants me to play
Jason.
like.
I want
all
Jason.
you.
That's all me.
Are you fast or slow?
I like F sharp. So if anybody's listening, this is F sharp. I just like to practice. Yeah, F sharp. Yeah, so I do this thing where I like to hold one note like, and just figure out what chords can go with. Like, it's really weird. Yeah.
And welcome back
And welcome back.
to the Unhappy Cyclops.
Shout out to the Unhappy Cyclops for having me, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give a round of applause for the beautiful young man. Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
We'll do that in
Dude,
post.
that's
It's gonna
awesome,
sound like
man.
a huge.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming over, man. Welcome back from the break. This is episode 38. We talked a little bit about his
Right.
origin story, and he told us a little bit about the deep element changing music scene before the break. Now we are back, and actually, I'm going to hand it off to Iceman. You have a question
man.
for Jason, we understand?
Yeah, for sure.
What's up?
What are your fondest musical memories?
That's a great question, by the way.
Thanks. Something I
What?
only kind of have.
It's the type of questions I ask.
Yeah.
Right. All right. It's so big. Like, I would have to say the very. This is funny. It just came to my head. I have to say the very first show. Well, I have many, so I'll just say one of these.
Yeah.
The very first show that I did with my first band, which is Complex Simplicity. We had a show, our very first show, which is in Deep Ellum. I forgot the name of the damn club, but anyway. It was hell. It was just hell getting to the show. Nothing was going right. Like nothing was going right. It was in the snow. We ended up having a wreck. I ended up having like picking up a speaker over my head and falling in the snow.
Oh no!
Like bro, it was the absolute worst. I think there was probably about 5 people in the audience, and it was our very first show. But one thing I can actually say is because I still have the pictures and all that. When I look back on it, like when I really look back on it, out of everything, out of all the fucked up shit that happened, it was a dope ass show. Like, and that's one of my, it really is. Like, I think at that moment, it kind of home was like, kid, if you can deal with this, like, if you can do
You can get through this.
If you can get through this, like, it was the worst. But I mean, there's so many more. Like Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk, Prince singer Purple Rain at the Super Bowl, and actually we still don't know if did he pay to make it rain, or did it actually? Do y'all know anything about that?
Oh,
See,
no.
what? Are y'all serious?
Some conspiracy theories right there.
Oh my
Y'all don't know
god!
anything? Right, so anyway, it just started to rain, like out of nowhere.
Well,
like
you
he
can-
can,
We're gonna
You
put
can
on
rent.
our aluminum hats right
We
now.
should put on our tinfoil
nah,
hats.
they kept playing.
Well, mystery
like,
solved. You can rent rain machines.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Some dude with
$100 an hour. Yeah.
So speaking of empty shows, back in the day I used to play with this band, right? Check it out, Oh Scarlet.
Which was Midwater before they changed it.
No, no,
Scarlet.
no. It was
Is there even a hashtag for
no.
it?
It was Midwater. Hashtags didn't exist by then.
Clad in
and
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Oh, Clad and
then Oh
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
What the hell did you say?
So,
I said no. It was Midwater first.
first.
Okay.
And then Clad and Scarlet, and then Oh Scarlet.
Okay.
Anyway, so this one time we had a show over at Headhunters in Austin, and so we go to this show, and it was like on a Thursday or something, I forget, and we set up, and there is no one there, like no one other than the bartender and the lead guitarist girlfriend at the time. Shout out to Carrie Carmichael.
Carmichael.
Our number one fan. And so we start playing, I came to meet you tonight. That's actually one of our songs, by the way.
Actually,
Check it out.
it is a great song.
Thank you.
Can they check it out somewhere?
Not
Not yet.
MySpace?
Oh my god.
No, actually, it is on Spotify.
MySpace.
It is on Spotify. Go
Really?
to Oh Scarlet. Our EP is actually on Spotify.
Really?
Wow.
Thanks to Luis Rietti, our lead
Yeah,
guitarist.
that boy.
Absolutely. So check it out on Spotify. But anyway, so we start playing, and the bartender left.
He turned off the light at the bar.
Wait, the bartender.
He left.
Like,
Like,
damn.
I don't know where he went.
Like he left home?
I don't know where
Or
he
if he just
left. I
went
just
into
know
the back
that we
room.
were like on stage playing like on our third song. He just leaves. So like
There's
that
no
beat-
bartender.
but you know what? Despite everything, we were professionals. We
Okay.
finished playing our entire set, even though like,
With
there
no-
was no
with no
one other than
bartender?
Carrie.
Like 17
And,
songs all the way through.
Hey, we were there to play. We got paid probably with like a 12-pack of beer and $50 or something.
Even though they turned out the light.
They did not turn off the lights.
They're just.
It's just that the bartender left.
Did Carrie leave too?
Carrie's like, fuck this. I'm
She's
thinking of
asleep
playing.
on the table.
Yeah, I'm thinking of playing back to Abilene. So that was not one of our greatest rounds, but check out Old Scarlet on Spotify. And check out our one and only EP. This is music history, guys.
It's music history 101. Oh my god. Y'all give it up. Give it
Empty
up.
shows. Empty shows.
Did you have any last musical memories?
I mean, I have some being introduced to Jay Dilla. Yeah, like it's something like McCoy Tyner. Oh, Earl Garner.
What
What about that?
do you have any memories of being on stage, like something that like really stood out of you playing in Dallas?
Oh shit! Like so, my pants dropped on stage one time.
Like,
Oh,
bro,
fucking
literally?
way.
I swear to God, listen.
Were you
Literally?
behind the keyboard at least?
I was behind the keyboard thing, but I had like some Superman draws on, like
Nice. Hey, at least
And
you
I,
went
like,
out
I
in
was
style.
jumping, like we were in mid, like we were turned, like it was so turned. I had like on these cargo, like no, these army fatigue, like y'all think I'm playing? Listen, I was so embarrassed. Like the only thing I could do was like blame my sister, and they're like, oh, she did. It was so cool. I was jumping up and down, like being on stage. That's one of my most
Were you
commando?
No, I had
Superman.
I had
Superman,
Superman underwear.
yeah,
It wasn't.
Superman
It wasn't.
underwear.
It was. There were briefs. There weren't boxer briefs. So there's like this little boy Superman underwear, and I'm like jumping on stage. And once I finally jumped up and came down, like my pants, like the momentum of me coming down.
Did you keep playing as you pulled your?
Bro, I did. Like, I
shorts up?
actually, the fucked up thing is, I didn't even. It happened so fast, and I was already so turned. Like, it happened, so I didn't even realize it at the moment. So, like, I had jumped. My pants had fell. I'm standing there in the front of the audience with my
shit.
super. Oh my god!
Wait, now,
just
were you at church praising Jesus or in a club partying with Satan?
I was at the club praising Jesus and partying with Satan.
There we go. Because Jesus and Satan party
Oh my god!
Just
Yeah.
one has a party on Saturday night. One has one on
Oh,
Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Bro, yeah, but that was one of the most. Oh my god, this shit is so embarrassing. Just to think back on it. Well, yeah, I jumped
Hey
in my
man,
pants.
at least you were wearing Superman briefs. That's dope.
That saved you. That saved you right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy OP, man. All you Superman haters, fuck off. He's a number one.
Oh my god. Oh, interesting. I love it. But yeah, whoever was at that show, thanks guys for letting me know my pants were down while I was still playing the E flat. I remember exactly what I was playing, but I did not know.
Wait, can you play what you were playing?
Oh my god.
So just imagine, I'm like jumping.
Pull your pants down.
So
That's right, and I fall like boom. And I was like, ah! Everybody's like, it's like, oh,
You really
shit.
do remember. You jump right into that sequence.
yeah.
Oh
That was the
my
thing.
god, it was the
That's
worst. We
hilarious.
laughed about it. We've been laughing about it for the past couple of years, and then people like, you remember that? I'm like, oh shit, yeah, guys, I do. Sorry.
Jason, so we have one last question for you tonight.
Just one?
Just one
One
last
last
question. Well, we're going to segue into a few of other different things here and there. You know
Okay.
how it works. But our last question is the following. Who would you be without music?
So once again, how we started.
who is
this
your
show.
daddy? And
Who's your daddy? I was pushed out like this thing.
The womb.
It's the womb. Like, so who would I be? I guess I just wouldn't be here. Like, who would I be without music?
Who would you be without
I guess I would
music?
probably be a chef.
Okay.
Because I love cooking, ladies and gentlemen. I just look like this.
All
Don't get
right.
it twisted. I love making salsa. I mean, I just love cooking. Like, I love.
I said sausage.
Hey, sausage is good.
This guy. I mean,
Hey.
whatever.
Whatever may come may.
Oh my god.
Jalapeno
No, that's
sausage?
cool though.
My-
So out there in a parallel universe, there's a Jason who's a chef.
Well, yeah, serious. I mean, but there's a Jason, in this universe as well. Like, but in a parallel, if I wasn't doing music, if I wasn't doing any of that, I would probably be just traveling the world, like cooking, like just
Like a Gordon Ramsay situation.
maybe not him because he's such an no. Actually, shout out to Gordon Ramsay wherever you at. I love you.
He listens.
He listens to
Oh, yeah, he's listening to this. We're gonna tag him. Why not?
Maybe some Anthony.
Shout out
Throwing
Anthony
insults at him
Bizarre.
for sure.
Like seriously, when I tell you I'm a foodie. Like after like food, am I not always eating? Like
You
I'm
are
always eating.
There has never been a
I'm
gig
always eating,
I've asked
bro.
you to
I mean,
be
you
on
just
that
made
you
some
didn't ask
popcorn
about the
just
food.
now.
Bro, I'm always eating, like seriously. So, without music, I would be nothing. Does that sound so sad? A little sad
not sad, man.
violin.
That's not
Yeah, but
You just know what you're
if I
about.
wasn't doing music, like seriously, I would just be cooking, like in the country somewhere, like raising cattle, like
Okay, so
Yeah.
cooking and farming.
like seriously, like
It's
growing.
ranching.
Yeah.
Ranching?
Ranching.
Yeah.
Let me just get away from the city. Let me throw my phone in the
Make
lake.
sure you don't give your cows clenbuterol. Because
What
that
the fuck?
fucks up boxers' careers.
Yeah, it's gonna
Damn,
ruin
but
Mexico.
It's gonna ruin Canelo.
What is he
Not the
talking?
judges.
What is he
Not the
talking
judges.
about? I
this
don't
is-
know.
It's a boxing thing.
Let's not.
Oh,
Let's not get into it.
okay.
Let's not get into it. I
We can get
apologize.
it. Can I have you say that shit? I don't know.
I apologize for that segue. So I cook, huh? It's pretty good. That is pretty good. What is your specialty dish that you cook?
Oh god. Once again, my specialty dish.
Yeah. You're trying to impress someone.
I'll have to say seafood. Like anything seafood. Like
Okay.
crab legs, shrimp.
Man, that's ambitious.
I mean, I love seafood.
Is that tough to prepare or something?
It's
Well, no, I mean, you don't-
It's
if you
but you
cook seafood
well
wrong,
listen. That's what I was about to say.
You
You
die.
could.
Yeah.
It's not tough to for me. Yeah, it's not. I don't mean to be cocky, but if
Oh,
you
yeah,
fuck it
yeah.
up,
Yeah.
like if you seriously, if you
You know
seafood.
what else
That's
is not hard for me? The piano.
oh shut up. I can't stand him. Let me. Anyway, yeah. So because seafood is one of those things. It's really like, yeah, you have to really know
What you're doing.
You really have to know what you're doing because it's so easy to either undercook or
There's been some.
So it's one of those things. So it will either be seafood or steaks.
Like those people on the internet who say that they like to either chicken medium rare.
What? Who likes chicken medium rare?
I mean,
Oh no!
I mean, yeah, there's people eating Tide Pods, so what are you gonna do?
Medium well. Tide Pods.
Yeah. Can I get what medium well?
Can I get a little bit of botulism with my chicken,
Oh
please?
my god! Interesting. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. You need a refill.
Yeah, we do.
Silly
Oh my
guys.
God.
This is interesting.
So earlier, you played a theme song for yourself,
Yes, I guess so.
but since Blanco keeps making you do all these theme songs, and you've known Blanco the longest out of all of us, what theme song do you have for Blanco?
All right.
I imagine it being something like dum 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 dum.
Why does it sound like an Oompa Loompa?
I can't. Oh
But what do you
my god.
Blanco's theme
Like
song.
I just imagine him like just walking down the hallway, like ready to come in to start directing.
That's
it.
it.
I think that was a low-key fat joke, dude.
Oh,
It was an Oompa Loompa fat joke.
Yeah.
no! I imagine him like walking.
Oompa loompa doopa dee doo.
God damn it, Jason.
Okay, listen. That's one of my favorite movies. Who actually shout out to whoever the director is of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original one. I don't want to play you a fat.
Can we?
Fat guy.
No, don't play me a fat guy song. Play me in.
What is it?
What is everything?
I don't know. That's what they were. Cause listen, this is the way I hear it. Boom, 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 boom. That's all I'm hearing in my head. It's your fault. They are hell, y'all. Oh my god.
Did you come up with another beat?
That's all I'm hearing now in my head.
Make me sound beautiful, Jason.
Yeah. Oh, Twinkle Toes.
So light at his feet.
Oh God.
Papa Blanco is legit.
What's the other song? Oh.
I feel like I should have a soft light on me right now.
Oh, who? Oh, y'all quit putting me on the spot. Y'all get on my nerves.
We have put, and by we I mean Blanco for the most part. And Iceman now.
And Iceman. Now.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
Put Jason on the spot all night tonight, and you have delivered.
Hope so. Hope so, guys.
Not even
Jason,
hope
it has
so, you
been
have.
great having you, man. We're definitely going to have you
Wait,
over
we're about to be
again,
done?
For sure.
You guys suck. You see, they bring me out here. They tape me. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Why are we done? We're just getting started. We got like 2 more hours to go. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Tell
No,
you
just
what,
play.
we don't want Iceman
I'll
to
play.
go insane on this next editing
this
bit,
next-
but we're trying to make it happen for our listeners. Commute 30 to 45 minutes, but it has been great having you over, man.
Thank y'all
Thanks
for having me
coming
once
over
again.
and
For sure.
answering our ridiculous questions. It
It's
has
been fun.
Thank you for coming over. Check Jason out. His Instagram is sir_Maddox. That's MADDOX. If you want to book his awesome services, shoot him a message at jwilliamsmusic. That's MUSIQ@gmail.com. He is on Bandcamp at jpianowill.bandcamp.com and Jason Mr. Black Williams for Facebook. Listeners, thank you so much for giving us your support, your likes, your subscriptions. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends about the Unhappy Cyclops, where we keep an eye on Dallas. Blanco and Iceman, thank you again as usual, guys.
Yeah, man.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
This is Go. I'm just gonna let him roll.
Just keep going.
I'm just gonna let him roll.
Keep going with your sexy voice.
I have nothing else to say as far as outro goes, but I will talk and just.
Remember to also search us on Twitter. We're active on there.
We are
Please.
kind of active on Twitter.
Yes.
Oh, we are active
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Oh, we're for sure active on Twitter.
Because Iceman takes care of business. That's what he does.
We're Soup's active.
And I like it. And it's good. And as always, Stay unhappy.
Bonus track. Oh, yeah.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, the cotton is your daddy's rich, and your mom is good looking. So hush, baby, don't you cry. And the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and I got this. Your dad is weird. And your mommy's good looking. He said, so hush, the baby. Shout out to the unhappy Cyclops, ladies and gentlemen. Cry. I love you guys.
Nice done.
Damn, man.
Really?
That's awesome, dude.
Damn.